Welcome everyone. I've heard that my little laugh is contagious. I don't know. I hope this finds you well today, and welcome to Crazy Brave. Welcome to YouTube. It's Crazy Brave is my Facebook page. When I first started doing videos, my boyfriend told me when I would edit, I should not say so much. I am my own teacher. Do you know what I mean? I am my own teacher, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. As I do, just to share. I thought I'd dress up for the occasion, although my hair's not washed. But I'm at home. I've had my coffee all day. I had my coffee all day. I had my coffee all day. I guess I would say that I just drank in the morning. Like a little tidbits about me. As I turn on the camera and go with the flow, everything is beautiful and nothing hurts. You know why? Because I see everything as in my mind. If I'm looking at it with my mind, I see everything as a judgment. And that's what we do. That's what we do. Everything is a judgment. You know what I mean? Everything is a judgment. And it's really cool to recognize that, and that because when we're judging and we don't agree with what is, which is the biggest topic today about a topic, is agreeing with what is, or just witnessing what is. And then you realize that, you know, there's like the argument, like, you know, nobody likes, you know, this, I have to stand in line, this line is happening, you know, I don't think this line should be happening, or this weather, or this horrible weather, all of these things become that way, or I don't agree with my partner, or I don't agree with, and you're judging, like that's what you're judging, and you're asking people not to judge you. Do you know what I mean? I realized that with myself, and I realized, oh my God, I don't want them judging me, and voila, I'm judging them, I'm judging myself. That's what we do. That's what the mind does. Look, let me also say to you, like, don't believe anything I say. Don't believe anything I say, but this information is information that helped me. Like, literally helped me, and now I don't suffer. I don't suffer because I agree with what is. And I know you say, Maurice, like, you know, if I just give up and go with what is, I'm like passive, and then I give up my identity, and then I give up, you know, the sense of being right or control. I give up some kind of control because I recognize that, you know, like if I do that and I go with what is, it's just not, you know, first of all, that's a drama, an addiction, a judgment, you know, kind of thing. I'm just saying, look, go, you know what I mean? I'm just saying because I know how fucking strong the head is. It's just so strong. And when you surrender to that, and you realize when you watch this popcorn brain thing going on, and it is a secret to like more permanent joy. Do you know what I mean? Because after a while, like when you're doing it and you're looking at your thoughts, which are not reality because they're judgments, there are judgments all the time. It's an opportunity to recognize that you are not that. That's what's really cool. And when I realized for myself, everything just blossomed in that way. Because, and does it arise? Absolutely. The mind has much activity and is judgment. If you just observe it and you look at it, it's kind of scary at first, you know what I mean? When you're going with the flow, when you're, you know, not beating against what is, and that you're not going against the current of life. You're going with the current of life, and then everything is like observed and accepted. And of course, you know, like, you know, and then like, this is no promise. There is no promised land in not having challenges or difficulties with people and everything. That's right. Because they're going to be had, and absolutely, but then you can actually make an implied decision. And so this is what we do, you know, like you don't want to be judged by your parents, but you're judging your parents. And when we stop judging, then we start living, you know what I mean? And judgments are going to arise in your head. They're going to arise in everybody's head. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what we're doing. We're walking around, but don't believe it. You know what I mean? Don't believe what I'm saying. Just give it a try if you don't like it. You know, notice that, you know, like, noticing if you're arguing with me right now, or if you're arguing with anybody or yourself at the moment, it kind of just actually shallow and leads to nowhere, really. But when you recognize it, you can definitely change that shit up, this thing. Just change it. I think, you know, if you really want reality to be different, it's hopeless. It is hopeless. Because reality is reality. I don't believe in reality, but we are here on this plane, on this level of experience. Reality is happening. Do you know what I mean? And if I don't agree with it, this dream, because this is also a dream. When we go to sleep, we dream. But I believe that this is also a lucid dream. And we can be part of this dream. Lucid dreaming, check that out. Check it out. Lucid dreaming is amazing. What a gift. You can like be and do and have anything you want in your dream. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But this reality is also a dream. And if you want it to be different, I honestly think, I say to myself, that is hopeless. Because it is what is happening. But we do not have to agree with what is happening. Of course, you know, look, none of us wants, like, you know, anyone in our family or friends or anybody to be sick. You know, it's like not exactly amazing. You know, but it is what it is. And we don't want it. We don't want that. We don't want to, like, not know, you know, we don't want to, like, be in an argument with our partner. We don't want to be in disagreement with, you know, the tax office, or the tax or accountants, or whatever, you know, all those kind of life things, or with the news, or disagreement, or all this kind of thing. Do you know, it's just an opportunity. If we're not in agreement with it, or just see it for what it is, and realize that maybe, you know, it's like that you're judging the reality, you're judging the moment, you're judging the situation, and you dancers, like, you know, it's a fantastic if you don't get cast in something. Do you know what I mean? Because you know, I remember, like, in the beginning of my career, when I was like, oh my God, I wasn't casted. I was living on ego, ooh girl, and I was like, Miss Thing, you know what? I am so much better than him, and I don't understand why I wasn't cast. You know, all that stuff, ego stuff. Now it's more or less, of course that rises. The strong shit is strong in your head. I'm just saying. And it sounds depressing, right? It all sounds depressing. You know why? Because it is. It is. It is judgment 101. That's what we do. We judge all day long. That's what our minds do. That's what its job is to do. And it's to protect you. But you can be that consistent divine thing behind it all. I'm just here to say, this shirt right here is so tight. But this tattoo right now, you know what I mean? Be spontaneous. Is so fucking sexy. I love it. I love it. It's very playful, and my boyfriend likes it now too. He didn't really like it so much, but I'm good with that because live let live, Miss Thing, and I live and he supports, and it's all right. So anyway, going back to being a human being, it's all depressing in the sense. That's what the mind says, because it's judging everything, it's judging every situation that is happening, and it's not agreeing with it. So whenever you're not cast in that ballet, or you didn't get that job or something like that, you didn't get that job. You don't have to disagree with that, because that's what's happening. And nor do you have to go to hell, like, because everything is, it's not a problem unless you make it a problem, okay? But again, don't believe anything I'm saying, because it's just not, I don't know. You have to, like, kind of do it. And it's really cool when you recognize your thoughts. A lot of craziness seems to be had or felt or something. You feel like, oh my God, I'm being pushed and pulled and everything like that. And a lot of people have a bad rep in a way because it's labeled as bipolar. It could be, and you're medicated because it's just wrong. But in a way, I think that what I recognize is that my moods and my moods, my thoughts, my things are happening all day long, rising and falling and judging and labeling and doing and na 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 na. Girl, it's a great day in heaven when you recognize the fact that you can absolutely stand back and watch those clouds, thoughts, go by like the wind. Because you know why? What you witness in reality, even though I don't believe in reality, but the level of the human witnessing the reality, when you witness that, and you want it to be different, it's just hopeless. It's hopeless. And then you'll go through the feeling, when you observe your thoughts, you'll feel foolish. I mean, you know what I mean? And by the way, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you're foolish when you do foolish acts. Or that you're a fool if you do foolish acts. All of us do foolish acts and everything. And maybe we learn from it, maybe we don't learn from it. So, but anyway, that's what I want to talk to you today. And I did a live talk on my, It's Causey Brave. I'm going with the flow because this camera, this expensive camera is not focusing. Anyway, yeah, so that's the story, the 411, that means the information in America, 411, not 911, emergency. 911 is emergency when you're paying attention to that shit and you want things to be different because it's just not different. Do you know what I mean? So we don't have to make things problems. That's what I want to say today. I'm feeling very frisky, being very, very grateful to be here with you. Thank you so much for coming to my page. I don't know, like, it's just really, really cool to have like-minded individuals, like, attract each other and just support and grow and joy and laugh and be and just acceptance. That's crazy brave, right? The ceremony of innocence, let's just be innocent and start over in that way with kindness and love and optimism, and accepting what is will bring that, and you'll be innocent and you'll be so curious and you'll be amazed at what could happen. Okay? And remember that awesome ends with me. You know what I mean? Awesome ends with me, meaning yourself, because we're one. I love you so much, and thank you. Just all that. Gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Love you so much. Ciao.